Emma Raducanu came from behind to beat rising star Linda Fruhvirtova in a stop-start match at the ASB Classic in Auckland. Emma Raducanu sent a message to the rest of the WTA Tour as she came from a set down to defeat Linda Fruhvirtova 4-6, 6-4, 6-2 in her first match of the season at the ASB Classic in Auckland. After dropping the first set and going down an early break in the second, the world number 78 turned things around by winning 12 of 14 games to clinch victory in 2 hours and 28 minutes in a match that was rained off twice. Raducanu stepped onto the court at the WTA 250 event in Auckland to play what was her first match in 3 months after her 2022 season was cut short by a wrist injury. The 20-year-old was hoping for a fresh start after a difficult freshman year on the tour and found herself coming up against a much younger opponent in a rare occurrence, as she faced 17-year-old Fruhvirtova, ranked one place below the Brit at number 79 in the world. The Czech player is one of the few who has less experience on the tour than Raducanu, but Fruhvirtova didn't let that bother her as she returned from the first rain delay of the match at 4-4 in the first set and broke the British number 1 in the final game of the opener to take it 6-4, then racing to a set and a break lead as she stole the first 2 games of the second set. It looked to be another opening round loss for the 20-year-old who had experienced more than a fair share of early exits from tournaments in 2022, but Raducanu suddenly stepped it up and stormed back to win the next 4 games in a row to take the lead in the second set before closing it out 6-4. It was suddenly all Raducanu as the former world number 10 broke again to take a 1-0 lead in the third and final set, but both players were suddenly forced to return to the locker room when the match was suspended due to rain. The world number 79 didn't let the break disrupt her momentum though, as she returned and quickly stormed to 5-0, finding herself serving for the match. But the 17-year-old failed to give up and managed to get her first break of the Raducanu serve since the start of the second set to stay alive. Fruhvirtova then saved 3 match points on her own serve before Raducanu finally closed out a 4-6, 6-4, 6-2 victory in 2 hours and 28 minutes.